Well, the news is heartbreaking. It is deeply distressing. We talk about refugees, asylum seekers. Fundamentally, these are human beings who are fleeing conditions that most of us can't even begin to imagine. Nobody gets into a small boat into dangerous waters unless they are really desperate to build a better life for themselves and for their children. So our hearts should go out to anybody in that situation. Can anything be done? The UK needs to stop its current approach to those seeking asylum and instead put some much needed humanity into it, ensure safe routes for people who need it, and reduce the necessity for people to get into boats and lose their lives all too often in the process.
Do you think that incidents like this highlight the need for the sorts of policies that have been announced by the UK government this week to try and crack down on people crossing the Channel?
Yeah, I just think all of the Tory approach to this lacks basic humanity. If it was as easy as cracking down, then the problem would have been solved. These are human beings that are not lightly making the decision to try to leave their own countries. They are fleeing conflict. They are often fleeing famine and other natural disasters. They're fleeing conditions that, even in these tough times we're living in here in the UK, most of us can't even begin to imagine. So thinking about how we help, we're a week or so away from Christmas, particularly now, thinking about how we extend the hand of human kindness to people, develop safe routes for people who need our help, who need sanctuary, who need refuge to come here. That's what we should be hearing from the government. Everywhere we look right now, there are businesses, there are public services struggling to get the people they need. So let's think about how we, in a broader sense in terms of immigration, encourage people to come and live here, but in the sense of people seeking asylum, how we respond with humanity and with kindness.